Hey everyone, it's Sirant, and I'm still over here being crazy in China. Been losing a lot of weight, juice fasting, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. The last crazy thing I did was I hopped on a plane in Hong Kong and went back to the old hometown. It's about 24 to 30 hours round trip that I don't sleep, so I go a little crazy on the flight. But it was awesome in many, many ways. Had a good time with my friend Carol. I took care of a bunch of business I needed to take care of, like passports and things like that. And I picked up some of my old crap, which I haven't seen in ever. And basically, I've been making YouTube videos for the past 8 or 9 years. And I've been making ukulele videos. But in fact, all the ukuleles that you've seen in those videos, with the exception of a couple, have been ones that I got here, with the exception, of course, of the electric here behind me, my acoustic electric Lani Kai, which is in the bedroom, and my banjo ukulele that I converted from an old Mahalo. Everything else I got here. But these are not the instruments I started playing with, so I'm going to show you some of those because I brought them with me. I've got 4 new ukuleles to show off, though they're actually old ukuleles. This is one of my favorites of all time. It's kind of an interesting one. It is a triangle design, as you can see. The brand is Northern, and when I looked these up online, they were originally sold to schools for teaching kids how to play ukulele. However, the soprano version is a laminate and has a plastic fretboard. I have one of those, but I left that in Canada for my friend Carol to learn on. This one, however, is a concert, and man oh man, what a difference. It is a hardwood. It is not a laminate. It has a very nice wood fretboard. I believe it's rosewood, but I'm not too sure exactly. And it's got a really interesting design because the head here is flat with the bridge. So to get around the tuning pegs being too high, the strings go down and then back up again. They drill holes in the neck, so it's kind of interesting, eh? So it actually runs up like that. It works beautifully, and it's one of the nicest sounding ukuleles I've ever owned in my life. No idea how much I bought it for, but I'm really, really thankful to have it back. And even with these 3 little sound holes, it's a nice loud sounding uke. So that's one, and the thing I love about this sucker, when you're not using it, you can just put it over there on the coffee table and it just stands there. Isn't that awesome? Alright, another ukulele I just brought back. I'm really happy to have back. This is my very first ukulele ever. It was brought back from Hawaii by my mother. It was actually, it's Hawaiian brand. You can see by the dust here just how long it's been. I haven't touched this ukulele in 10 years. The reason for that is, when my mother brought this back to me, it's a solid mahogany, beautiful, beautiful wood, beautiful ukulele, made by the Hawaiian Ukulele Company. I've tried to find the Hawaiian Ukulele Company's website. It's down. It's not there anymore. So I have no idea what the value is. But it's a very beautiful ukulele that I never played before because I could never. When I first started trying to play ukulele, I could never get over the GCEA tuning on the strings. It just was too baffling to me, so it became a wall hanging. Granted, a very beautiful wall hanging, but it never really got played. And it wasn't until I picked up a $20 Mahalo, cheap starter ukulele, that I actually started to get rocking, and I never really gave this guy a chance. And one thing I noticed about this one is it has beautiful reverb. The strings are way out of whack. It probably needs new ones. They're 10 years old, but I'll see how... Well, we'll see how it sounds. Definitely not as loud as the Northern there, but beautiful, warm, very Hawaiian tone. So yeah, that's a Hawaiian from the Hawaiian Ukulele Company. It's a nice old mahogany ukulele. Now here is one of my prides and joys. It's old, it's battered. I got this on eBay many, many years ago. I've been having troubles with the tuning pegs. They're very old and rusty. It's going to take some time to get the sucker tuned properly. But this is a GP Co Maui Hawaiian uke plastic. And I know a lot of you are saying plastic ukulele, kid's toy, right? This is the 50-cent things that you got at the carnival. No, 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 no. This is actually a serious instrument. If you do any searching on YouTube for plastic ukulele players, you will see this is definitely a very serious instrument. They are amazing. This one dates back to about 1950, so it's 62 years old. That's a hell of an old uke. And like I said, these tuning pegs here, they're just little metal friction pegs. They don't work with a dam. I've got to take them all out, clean them, get all the rust off them, put them back together again, and then it'll work properly. But let's see how in tune or not it is right now. Anyway, it's not in tune, but I want to give you an idea of just how loud this thing is. Now, if I could keep it in tune, and I did have it in tune yesterday, but these strings haven't been tuned for years either, so they're going to take a while to actually stay in tune, even when I get the tuners working. But anyway, it is, once it's tuned, it's a gorgeous sounding, solid plastic ukulele. Everything is plastic. Every single piece of this, with the exception of the little metal pins that go through the tuning heads. That's it. So yeah, very, very cool, antique. Like, this is 60-something years old. Another one in the same category, needs a little cleaning, a little TLC, but this is another famous plastic ukulele. This is actually a TV Pal uke. It has the original strings from the 1950s on it with the different colors for helping people to learn how to play. This sucker is solid plastic. There's the tuning heads themselves are also solid plastic. Granted, they do stay in tune, so they do still work very, very well. I noticed mine has kind of a bowing here, right underneath the strings on the bridge, but that's okay because when I looked online, it appears they all do. I mean, I think that was just a defect, a structural defect from making these really funky looking string connectors, right? So yeah, but again, it's got this really funky kind of recycled plasticky look, but this is from the 1950s. It does have the US patent number and everything else on it, so it is truly a valuable little keepsake. And again, let me see if I can tune this, and not battling it and not getting. So, either way, these are some pretty rockin' ukes. These are awesome. I've had them for so many years and just never had a chance to really play with them. Now they live with me in China, so we're going to have a really good time together. I'm going to be making some new videos with all of these ukuleles. And one more new toy I want to show you before I let you go away. I know this video is going on forever. Another new toy I picked up. This is a new one. It is not an old one. It is a Boss RC3 loop station. This thing kicks ass and takes names. The only bad review I've heard about this on the internet is that it only has 9 drum banks and that they're not particularly good. But it's got 99 other banks and 3 gig of internal memory that you can put your own drum loops on. You can put your own drum stuff on. So really the limitation of those 9 drum loops is minimal at best, because you can put on whatever you want. You can put on full backing tracks. I've only just touched the surface of what can be done with this baby, but look forward to some kick-ass videos very, 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 very soon. Anyway, this is going on forever, and I'd rather be playing with this than talking to you at the moment, no offense. So yeah, this is Sirant saying see you later. More videos coming. Woohoo!